Welcome to our practice. Take a deep breath in and bring your hands up above your head in prayer. Exhale, bring your hands down to your heart. Close your eyes. Take a moment to slow down, to sit with yourself and be fully present in this moment. Listen to your own breath. Observe yourself, your body. How do you feel today? If you'd like, you can set an intention for this practice. Is there anything you'd like to manifest in your life or cultivate more of? Open your eyes. Let's begin. Place your right hand on the mat by your side. Inhale and bring your left arm up above your head and stretch to the right side. How far you stretch will depend on your own body. Don't force it. You might want to stay higher up, or if you're more flexible, you can place your forearm on the mat. Keep breathing. Exhale and come back to the center. Place your left hand by your side. Inhale and bring your right arm up above your head. Now stretch to the left side. Keep breathing. Exhale and come back up. Now place your right hand on your left knee and your left hand behind you. Inhale, your chest expands and lifts. Exhale, twist to the left and look behind you. Inhale, expand. Exhale, see if you can twist a little deeper. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, slowly come back to center. Let's do the other side. Place your left hand on your right knee and your right hand behind you. Inhale, chest expands and lifts. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, expand. Exhale, twist a little more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, slowly come back to center. Now come to the mat on your hands and knees into a tabletop position. Align your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. Neutral spine. Inhale, lift your chin and chest, arch your back and gaze upwards. Cow pose. Belly drops towards the mat. Exhale, round your back and engage your navel in. Release your head towards the floor. Cat stretch. Inhale, cow pose. Lift your tailbone, chin and chest. Soft belly, arch spine. Exhale, cat stretch. Round your back and engage your navel in. Do this with your own breath now. You can close your eyes. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Stop in the middle. Place your hands on the top of the mat and sit back onto your heels. Child's pose. You can bring your arms by your side with the palms facing up. You can come back to child's pose anytime you want to rest or skip a pose. Bring your hands back to the top and come back to a tabletop position. Tuck your toes under and slowly make your way into downward facing dog. Adjust your weight evenly on your hands and feet and bend your knees as much as you need to minimize the rounding of the spine. Pedal your feet, bending one knee and pressing the other heel down to get a nice stretch on the back of your legs. Hands shoulder width apart, middle finger or index pointing forward. Keep breathing. You can straighten the legs if that feels good. Lift your sitting bones. Inhale, look forward and bring your shoulders over your wrists into plank pose. Exhale, step to the front of your mat. Inhale, bend your knees and look forward, halfway lift. Exhale, fall over your legs, standing forward bend. Bend your knees as much as you'd like. If your hands don't reach the floor, you can place them over your shins. Inhale, stand up and bring your hands in prayer. Reach up, look up. Exhale, bring your hands down to your heart. Inhale, reach up and lengthen your spine. Exhale, hinge at the hips as you come down to standing forward bend. Inhale, bend your knees and look forward, halfway lift. Exhale, right leg back, left leg back, plank pose. Inhale, exhale, lower your knees. Now lower your chest and chin down to the mat. Inhale, slide into Cobra pose. Untuck your toes, lift your head and your chest. You might want to stay on a low Cobra with your stomach on the mat or press higher up if that feels good today. Now bring your sitting bones back to your heels. Look forward. Tuck your toes under and slowly come to a downward facing dog position. Check your alignment. You can bend your knees or keep them straight. Look towards your knees or navel and push the floor away. Breathe. Long, deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, step to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, bend your knees and look forward or straighten your legs. Exhale, fall over your legs, standing forward bend. Inhale, stand up, arms over your head. Lengthen and look at your hands. Exhale, bring your hands down to your heart. Inhale, reach up, lengthen your spine. Exhale, hinge at the hips as you come down to standing forward bend. Inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, step back, plank pose. Lower your knees, chest and chin down to the mat. Inhale, Cobra pose. Lift your head and chest. Press the tops of your feet, thighs and pelvis to the floor. Bring your sitting bones back to your heels, look forward, and make your way to downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, step to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, legs straight or knees bent. Exhale, stand in forward bend. Inhale, stand up, reach your hands up and look up, lengthen. Exhale, hands down to your heart. Inhale, prayer hands lift. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Stand in forward bend. Inhale, halfway lift. You can always keep your knees bent. Exhale, step back, plank pose. Inhale, look forward. Now you can do knees, chest and chin again or lower down in chaturanga. Untuck your toes and come into Cobra pose. Roll back onto your sitting bones and come into downward facing dog. Keep breathing. Observe your body and realign if you need to. Inhale, lift your heels off the mat and roll your spine into plank pose. Look forward. Exhale, slowly come to downward facing dog. Head comes last. Again, inhale, round your spine, plank. Exhale, you can bend your knees, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lower down to your knees. Roll back onto your sitting bones and come to child's pose. Your arms can stay in front of you or you can bring them down by your side. Breathe. Bring your hands back to the top. Roll forward. Tuck your toes under and come to downward facing dog. Inhale, bring your right foot up behind you. Maybe lift your left heel up. Bend your right knee and now open your hip by twisting to the left. Start circling your knees slowly. And exhale, bring your right knee towards your chest and stack your shoulders over your wrists. Engage your core and step your right foot to the top of the mat. High lunge. Find your balance. Option to lower your left knee to the mat. Inhale, lift your arms up above your head. See if you can lengthen your spine upwards and maybe bring your hands in prayer. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Ground your left foot and come to warrior two. Back foot at a 45-degree angle, right knee over your ankle, arms parallel to the floor. Check on your back arm and make sure it's straight. Gaze at your middle finger. Engage your quads, sink a little lower. Inhale, flip your right palm, keep the legs where they are and reverse your warrior. Right arm up above your head and towards the left. Feel that side stretch. Come back to center. Rest your right elbow on your right knee and lift your left arm up and over your head to extended side ankle pose. You can stay here or lower your right hand to the floor by your right foot. Keep breathing. Inhale, come back to warrior two. Back to the lunge. Exhale, step your right foot back to plank pose. Lower down, knees, chest and chin. And slide into Cobra pose. And slowly come back down. Inhale, make sure your hands are aligned by your shoulders. And on your exhalation, again, Cobra pose. Pressing the tops of your feet and thighs strongly to the floor. Come back down and rest. Inhale, exhale, Cobra pose. Roll your spine like a snake. Slow movement. Come back down. Inhale, tuck your toes under. Bring your sitting bones back to your heels. And make your way to downward facing dog. Always bend your knees as much as you need to minimize the rounding of the spine. Inhale, lift your left foot up behind you. Bend your left knee, open your hip. Start circling your knee slowly. Exhale, bring your left knee towards your chest. Stack your shoulders over your wrists and hold. Engage your core and step your left foot to the top of the mat. High lunge. Stay for a second here to find your balance. You can always lower your right knee to the mat. Your hands can rest on your knee, or you can inhale and lift your arms up. Lengthen your spine and keep breathing. Knee over ankle. Inhale, exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Ground your left foot and come to warrior two. Check your alignment, maybe sink a little lower. Look towards your middle finger. Inhale, flip your left palm and reverse your warrior. Left arm up above your head and towards the right. Come back to center and into extended side ankle pose. Rest your left elbow on your left knee and lift your right arm up and over your head. You can stay here or lower your left hand to the floor by your left foot. Breathe. Inhale, come back to warrior two. Back to the lunge. Exhale, step your left foot back to plank pose. Lower down, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, slide into Cobra pose. Now slowly make your way back to downward facing dog. Breathe. Observe yourself in this pose and realign if you need to. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, lower down, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, slide into Cobra pose. Exhale, roll back onto your sitting bones and come to child's pose. Rest. Inhale, bring your hands back to the top. Roll forward, tuck your toes under and come to downward facing dog. Deep breaths. Inhale, exhale, step to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, legs straight or knees bent. Exhale, stand in forward bend. Inhale, stand up, reach up and lengthen. Exhale, hands down to your heart. Place both hands on your heart and just take a moment to breathe, maybe to think about your intention or observe yourself right now. And come to the center of your mat for tree pose. Shift your weight to your left foot. Option 1, keep your right foot in contact with the ground by your left ankle and stay. Option 2, bring the sole of your right foot onto the calf or maybe your inner thigh. Option 3, you can come into half lotus by bringing your foot on top of your standing thigh. Keep the standing leg engaged and core tight. You can stay there or inhale and lift your hands up above in prayer. And slowly bring your hands down to your heart. You can also keep your left hand on your hip to help you with balance. You can leave them in prayer, or maybe open your arms, focus your gaze, and find your stillness. And come back down. Let's do the other side. Shift your weight onto your right foot and bring your left foot to your preferred variation. You can bring one hand to your chest or both, or maybe inhale and bring your arms up above your head in prayer. Find your balance and bring your hands back to your heart. You can also bring your arms by your sides. Do whatever feels best today and just have fun. And slowly come back down. Step back to the front of the mat. Inhale, reach up, lengthen, prayer hands. Exhale, hinge at the hips as you come down to stand in forward bend. Inhale, halfway lift, look forward. Exhale, step back to plank pose. Lower your knees, chest and chin. Inhale, Cobra pose. Exhale, slowly make your way to downward facing dog. Breathe. Now lower your knees, cross your ankles and come into a seated position, and slowly lay on your back. Inhale and lift your right leg. You can grab onto your hamstring, calf, or big toe with your index and middle fingers. Left hand can rest on your left thigh. You can stay here or start taking your right leg towards the right and close to the floor. Wherever you are, just keep breathing into the stretch. Inhale, bring your leg back up, and exhale, slowly release it down. Inhale, lift your left leg and grab onto your hamstring, calf, or big toe. Stay here or start bringing the left leg towards the left side and close to the floor. Inhale, bring your leg back up, and slowly release it back down. Inhale, bring both legs to your chest and grab your shins. Now open your knees and see if you can grab your feet from the outside and come into happy baby pose. Smile and maybe rock from side to side gently. Bring your knees back to your chest and release the left leg. Now use your left hand to pull the right knee to the left and twist. Turn your head to the right and maybe bring your right arm in a cactus shape. Come back to center. Straighten your right leg and release it down. Now the other side. Bring your left leg to your chest and use your right hand to pull the left knee to the right and twist. Gaze to the left. Keep breathing. Come back to center, straighten your left leg and release it down. Now for our final pose, Shavasana. Find comfort and release everything down. Separate your legs and bring your right hand to your heart and your left hand to your belly. Listen to your own breath. No tension. Relax your forehead, your chin, your shoulders, your back, your legs. Just feel how your body is moving with each breath. Observe your body with your eyes closed from top to bottom. See if you can go inwards with each breath. Gently roll to the right side and take your time to come back up to a comfortable seated position. Inhale and bring your hands up above your head in prayer. Exhale, bring the prayer down to your heart. Thank yourself for taking this time to move, breathe, and connect with yourself in your own body. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste.